All right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man and Log and TV. I almost had Log cut off there for a minute. And let's get started with this review of a Wee knife in the new box, the new Wee box. This is the Wee Press Check Wee 2007 8A-1 black titanium hardware with black G10 inlay, black Stonewash CPM 20 CV blade in Tanto. Now, this is an Allen Elishewitz. Boy, I hope Elishewitz. I don't know. Allen. It's Allen's knife, and really, really cool. Now, guys, I originally asked Justin from White Mountain. By the way, here's the pouch as well, made better. Justin from White Mountain Knives, guys, I asked him to send me the drop point version, and I ended up with the Tanto version, but I'm actually kind of glad because I got a lot of drop points coming through here. It's interesting to see a Tanto, and it's a recurve, guys, so it's something I usually kind of stay away from, but I'm impressed with the cutting capability, and we'll show maybe a little bit of that here in a moment, if I can. There we go. And we'll show some of the cutting ability of this one. And I'm still, kind of turned off by a couple things on this knife, but I'm really impressed by other things. So let's just get started and see what we got. We have black G10, black titanium. You have the Wee pivot, and it does stand proud. As you can see, it's like etched in there. And you have a left and right tip-up pocket clip. Man, these dark colored knives are just struggling on focus with me here. And you have the back spacer actually is a glass breaker. All right, guys, I'm going to move up this way and tilt up just slightly and see if that helps with focus here. All right, so you can see that back spacer, really, really cool. Black blade. You have a slot here for your pocket clip. Now, it does come with a second pocket clip because you got this kind of curve thing going on. So it comes with a left-handed pocket clip. That's pretty cool, and the screws for it as well. So that is pretty cool. Now, guys, before I go too much further, these run, there are, let's see, two of these available, two different styles at White Mountain Knives. And by the way, you can get 10% off using code KnivesFAST at checkout. The two black versions are the ones that are still in stock. There's a blue and black version, like a silver titanium, silver blade, black G10 with a little blue accent in both a Tanto and a drop point. Those are both out of stock. But these blacked out ones, the blacked out Tanto and the blacked out drop point, are both available, and they are $249 minus the 10% discount at White Mountain Knives. Now, again, really cool looking knife. You got this blacked out look here. Good chamfering like you would expect. I dig the clip. I don't have a real problem with it. It's not quite all the way to the end, but it's pretty close. And again, left and right because you got this extra clip. The transitions are really well done. Again, it's going to be different on the bolster lock, frame lock there, whatever you want to call it. But right here, that transition is wonderfully done, really good. Now, blade time. All right, so you got this wicked looking recurve Tanto with a curve to the Tanto out here and a separate grind going out to the tip. Really cool. Now, guys, kind of a harpoon thing going on here. My only issue is I love this fuller. I just wish it was more 90 degrees so I could hook my finger on it to flip it open. Now, can I do it every once in a blue moon? Now, watch, I'll do it right now. Yep, okay. So I can middle finger flick it, but it is not easy. You have to put a ton of pressure on that blade and then force yourself out, and you can do it, but it is not easy. Now, as far as thumb doing it that way, no. So it's more of a flipper knife. You do have this really interesting flipper tab, really kind of angular, does have some jimping, so it does grab your finger very well. Again, I just wish, man, this thing would be wicked if that was a more 90-degree fuller. But, you do have swedging here. good landing spot for your thumb. Nowhere to choke up unless you want to be on that, but that does not feel comfortable. So that's really my only other comment. Detraction here is that it's a little small for me, and I feel kind of crammed into that flipper tab. If I had another quarter to a half an inch, I could relax my hand off of that and have plenty of room back here. As you can see right now, I am crammed in there to get enough room to feel comfortable. So I just wish it was a little bit longer there. But man, this landing spot feels good. Knife feels good in that particular way. Now, as far as can I fail it? No. It's coming out. It drops to your thumb. One shake gets it home. Really, really nicely done in that regard. Now, dead center there. And the lockup. Oh boy, I got to look at it off camera. It's about 15 to 20. No blade play. Locked as solid as a rock. Now, let's do what I said I was going to do before we check the specs. I just want to show you this. So this is a very thick piece of cardboard. Let me get a hold of it. You can see just manhandles it. No problem. And then there's this, and I have cut quite a bit with this guy. Look, I mean, just look, and I'm able to, let's get it started. Whoops, of course I'm going to screw it up. I mean, if I could not screw it up, but you get the point. It is sharp, as sharp can be. Great edge with this 20 CV. If I don't screw it up, again, you saw it. It definitely cuts. Just don't rely on me to cut things. Not paper, at least. But very, very good. Trust me, it cuts well. I was just slicing a crap out of paper, not behind this silly camera. So once I get behind the camera, all bets are off, guys. It is tough to do. I know some of you probably think we're nuts when we say that, but trust me, it is not an easy thing to do, reaching your arms around the camera. It's not a normal, comfortable position at all. So 7.59 on the overall length, 4.44 on the close, 3.15 on the 3.15 inches, of course, on the blade length. Now, it says 4.44, but again, guys, don't forget, you only have this much as your grip length from here to here. So that's why it's a little crammed for me. This part is not a grippable area, in my opinion, at all. So that is why it's a little short. Blade material, 20 CV. Blade thickness, 0.13. So very, very good. I'm good with that. Hardness, 58 to 60. It is a black stonewash finish. Tip up, ambidextrous. Frame lock, obviously, more like a bolster lock. 3.91 ounces. And designed by Alan Elishewitz, I think. Or Elishewitz, one of the two. But no really weight reduction at all in there. But again, 3.91 for this size knife is just fine. And that texture on that G10 and the way the bolsters feel, or the this titanium material just feels great. And then, of course, the weed pivots are always good for sort of getting a grip on it as well. So there's your logo for the designer there. I'm not going to try to say it again because I don't want to keep butchering the poor guy's name. And there you go, guys. The We Press Check, an interesting name for a knife, but an interesting knife. Some of you are going to absolutely love this knife. I just have a feeling, again, it was one that I wasn't super interested in when I saw the Tanto come out of the box, but the more I've carried it, the more I've enjoyed it. So, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, and thank you ever so much for all your support and for watching the Knives Fast channel.